And a good Saturday morning, good day to get on outside and play. Probably wondering where to take the family. How about the Cranmore Mountain Resort? Jill and Henry is with us this morning. And wow, there's stuff going on, all sorts of fun things.
There's a lot going on.
You got your mountain coaster, your giant swing, you got your summer tubing hill.
Yep.
Chairlift rides.
The Zipline.
Bike parts. Bike parts would be nice. Yeah. But anyway, the bike park as well. So let's. Where do you want to begin?
So we have, like you said, a ton going on this summer. The Mountain Adventure Park is definitely our hottest ticket item this summer. One ticket for that gives you access to the coaster, the zip line, the swing, the tubing, as well as trips up to the top of the mountain via the Scenic Chairlift rides. Those tickets can also be bought separately if you're just looking for that chairlift up to the summit, where we have the Meister Hut, where you can grab some snacks, food, beverages, ice cream, all that good stuff. And then also we do have our mountain biking going on as well. So it's downhill mountain biking with a lift service thing that we have going on there. It gives you access to 6 trails. 3 of them are flow trails, which are nice big open turns, well groomed, no rocks or roots, that kind of stuff. And then you have the 3 natural trails going downhill right through the woods, all the good natural things that you'd expect to find there. So.
And also, are you recommending that people get tickets in advance?
Yes, absolutely. Especially for our Mountain Adventure Park, if you're planning on joining us this weekend or next weekend coming up, make sure you get those tickets well in advance. We are selling out a few days in advance. It's a very hot ticket item this summer, like I said. So we highly recommend doing that online in advance. If you're planning on just showing up and buying your tickets, you're probably going to have a bad time.
So the bike park at Cranmore. Cranmore, of course, it's a place for people to defy gravity. Yeah. Gravity always wins, but at least have some fun.
Exactly.
Second year of the park, again, lift service and stuff. You guys are the only game in town. So you're seeing families, all sorts of levels coming in and giving it a go?
Exactly, yeah. We have all different levels of experience with our bike park. We have trails that range from green circles, so really easy, nice, big, open turns, as well as the more advanced, expert trails, the black diamonds through the woods on the technical trails. So we do have something for everyone. We also have a skills park, so before you take that lift up the mountain, we definitely recommend getting some practice on some quick turns, learning how to use those brakes properly, because downhill mountain biking is inherently a dangerous sport, so we want to make sure that you are as prepared as you can possibly be. We also do have lesson packages available as well. So if you're just starting out and you want to feel confident before you go up the mountain, take one of our lesson packages, get a nice rental bike, full suspension, Rossignol bikes, and make sure that you are as confident as possible before you take on the trails.
And word is getting out about the park. I think I read that one of the trails, A Day at the Beach, and that's BEECH.
Yes.
I saw what you did there. That's clever. through the glades. So it's starting to get out there. Word is getting out beyond the valley.
Yeah, that one was ranked number 9 by I think it was Rave Reviews was the magazine, the publisher that put that out, and it was number 9 on a list of 25, and that was actually the number 1 trail on the East Coast that they named there. So that was fantastic to be getting that recognition. And it's an excellent trail, and really nothing beats that lift service experience, because it is just riding down the mountain using those brakes, and it really couldn't be any easier as far as mountain biking goes.
Yes, as you find quickly, you find out what kind of shape your wrists are in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And also Cranmore is known for its events.
Yeah.
And just anything coming up late summer, early fall.
We have one of our biggest events of the year, the Jen's Friends Hill Climb for Cancer, which is on September 18th. That is coming up, and I know that's the biggest fundraiser for the Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization that helps families who are experiencing difficulties with cancer in the area. So this is their biggest fundraiser event. You can sign up this year to do the hill climb up to the summit of Cranmore on September 18th. You can do it in person. They also have a virtual aspect of this event this year, so you can sign up with a team online to raise funds ahead of time prior to the event. We are thrilled to be hosting this event yet again this year. Last year was in limited capacity, but I believe this is the 24th annual. So we're very happy to have them back, and we we love that organization. So.
Well, good to hear. And of course, this time of year, as we start to see the tinges of red in the trees, people start thinking about skiing.
Yep.
And so why don't we start first with Cranmore passes. Typically, ski areas, they sort of have their best prices of the season, and then they start bumping up,
That's
Labor
right.
Day, Columbus Day, Thanksgiving, etc. So what's the deal with Cranmore?
So, as it is with most ski resorts, buying early is how you get your best deal. So we encourage looking on our website, www.cranmore.com, checking out the different ski packages that we have there, or the different lift packages. There's some if you're only coming in a limited capacity, some if you are in college, if you're planning on going with other resorts as well and you want to group them together. So make sure you check out online, and the earlier the better with purchasing those passes so you can get your best rates of the season.
Excellent. And also, of course, the Delta variant, COVID, et cetera. Do you have any idea, as Cranmore typically opens, late November or something, any idea what is Cranmore watching now in terms of how operations will be impacted by the pandemic?
Yeah, so obviously last year our operations were pretty heavily impacted. Even with everything going on last year, we were able to give our season pass holders priority in the sense that they did not have to make reservations ahead of time, which is not something that most resorts were doing. So we are very focused on making sure that the experience for our season pass holders and for our day guests is a good one all around, regardless of what's going on with any of the different variants or anything that could be going around at the time. So we will be keeping an eye close on what's going on and following the CDC and state guidelines and recommendations for our operations, because that's really the best way to do it is to be safe, but also we are in the outdoor industry of recreation, fortunately, so it does give us the ability to to be able to have people continuing in the sport, and it doesn't really hinder us too much, but we do follow those guidelines pretty well. So.
Good to hear. Well, Dylan Henry, thank you very much for stopping by this morning.
Thank you for having me.
A pleasure, and if you're going to get outside and play at Cranmore Mountain Resort. We'll be back after this.